Hello, good morning. Welcome in, everybody. My name is Laura from Tenacious Taurus Tarot, and this is going to be the weekend check-in. So we're going to dig into the weekend vibes within the collective. We're going to talk about what's going on up in the cosmos, how this may or may affect you, what I channel from tapping into the higher energies, what comes through for a message for you, and then I like to dig a little bit deeper with some oracle cards and some tarot cards. So please stick around. If you have not done so already, do feel free to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to like the video, comment on the video, and share the video. It helps circulate the content. It helps the channel grow. It's just a nice, free, easy way to show me some love and show me some support. And so we've got some pretty potent energies right now as I'm channeling the messages. We've got, I believe it's Mercury square Pluto happening today. And so I've got Mercury sitting in my second house right now collectively, like the collective energies of Mercury are in my second house, and I got Pluto sitting in my 12th house. And so I was in a lot of traversing energies, I guess is the best way to describe it. And so going into this weekend, I feel we're in this collective portal with the Fool energy and the Emperor. And so there is a major shift going on with the Divine Masculine Collective. Master number 22 was a huge sync for me. 22 further breaks down to 4, and so therefore the Emperor. And so we're at a crossroads, almost like a hidden decision is being made. We also have the Sun conjunct Jupiter today. Or Saturday, yeah, today. I'm pre-recording this, so it's a little confusing. We've got Venus conjunct Uranus and Mars conjunct the North Node. And so all of these energies are creating a lot of unexpected, I feel, relationship endings and beginnings. I felt a lot of crown chakra energy being channeled. And so whatever's going on this weekend, I do feel it needs to be considered to be a blessing in disguise. Unexpected change is always going to be discomforting. It's always going to be very uncomfortable. And unexpected relationship endings can be very painful. But any divine detours or divine directions or anything leaving your life really is to accelerate your journey. And so usually it's divine protection. And so there is this energy as well coming through, I feel, of almost like a clear sense of purpose being illuminated. So we can start to take action with courage towards what it is we'd like to create in our reality. And so it was this intense surge of energy that kind of ran through my Kundalini energy. And I just feel a lot of us are coming into this illuminated path, or we are the path, right? And so we also have the Sun sextile Neptune playing out this weekend, and so more crown chakra energy. I feel a lot of heightened senses, a lot of intuitive exploring, a lot of deep intuitive exploring. I feel when it comes to existential questions about why am I here? Why did I come here? Why did this happen? And there's a lot of reflection and looking back and nostalgia when it comes to relationships and letting go. And so this is very challenging when it comes to allowing the ego to take a back seat, because the ego wants to avoid doing that deep work of dropping into these emotions. And so when we explore these depths of consciousness, it is deep inner shadow work, and it is a massive purge of some deep unexplored emotions that have been repressed, because the ego's like, no, it's not safe to feel these deep-seated emotions. And so we do still have the moon in Virgo, and it will be trine the Sun, trine Jupiter, and opposite Neptune as well this weekend. And so this is bringing forward an Ace of Wands energy, I feel, with like a Seven of Cups. We've also got a Two of Wands with a Justice energy playing out, and Three of Wands with King of Wands. And so that's action, right? Action being taken. We will have the moon moving into Libra later this weekend, and it will be trine Pluto and opposite Mars. And so major High Priestess energy, 202, was a major sync that came through for me. And so a lot of the syncs for me over the last 24 hours have all been mirrors as well, like 616, 717. I did go for a little jaunt yesterday with the Spiritual Empath out and about, and we hit up a couple of stores in town. I splurged and I treated myself to some new running shoes that were on sale at Sport Check, so that was pretty awesome, and a new shawl. So there was all kinds of number syncs, like they were just every single license plate just off the charts. It was like a timeline shift. It felt like we were in a time warp. It was very very magical. And so the syncs are very loud right now, I feel, in the energies, whether it's 444, 555, 999. For me, it's mirror like 141, 131. And so pay attention to that because we are also in this energy of like Temperance and Seven of Wands. And so we're alchemizing lessons. We are stepping into the role of knowing where we need to have those boundaries. The Seven of Wands is like, be ready to defend yourself, be ready to defend your beliefs. And so when we rise to the top and we have that success and we're the torch holder, we will get a lot of people that projected us as well. So hold that light brightly. And so with the moon energy playing out, I just feel there's a lot of cosmic high fives going on. I just feel like a cosmic high five is what it felt like, where the universe is kind of aligning us to be at the right place at the right time. It's like giving us this extra oomph to go after and to create the change. It just felt like, oh my God, after a very challenging week of traversing through some very heavy collective energies, it's like, wow, I'm back in the flow. I'm back in the flow. And so we will have, with the moon trine Jupiter, I feel this is bringing forward a lot of emotional growth, a lot of self-understanding. The moon in Virgo is representative, I feel, of like the hermit energy. And so this is deep soul seeking, deep soul searching. The hermit is the torch holder, right? The hermit goes within and does this crucial exploration in order to make those long-term goals. And so I do feel right now the energy being presented is asking us to choose a path. To choose a path with clear directions, to have those clear goals moving forward, and do not mislead yourself. I feel that opposition with Neptune is a big message of do not mislead yourself by illusions or delusions. Do not go towards pursuing a fantasy. Maybe you're not perceiving reality correctly, and so do not mislead yourself. Allow yourself to meditate, practice grounding practices. And so for me, we're camping this weekend. We're packing it up and we're heading out to the trailer this weekend. And so I really did have good intentions of being able to record and upload the Divine Masculine and Feminine Channelings. I'm hoping I will have the time and the capacity to record them on my weekend getaway, and I will be uploading content when I get back home. But the internet is not good enough out at the trailer to upload content, but I'm thinking about you guys. So, but grounding, and so I need to take a step back, right? And so I am a Virgo moon, and so I'm feeling this very intensely, these Neptunian energies, and it is very ethereal. And so with the trine to Pluto, when the moon moves into Libra, I feel this is even activating deeper emotional sensitivity within the collective, and it's going to bring forward a lot of enhanced psychic perceptions. For me, trines are portals. These are potentials, right? We do all have free will. And so these are potential energies. These are potentials that you may have to be working with. But when these psychic perceptions are heightened and enhanced, we do need to stay grounded in reality. We do not want to allow these intense emotional reactions to carry us away into all of these Neptunian energies. And so there's an integration going on, I feel, this weekend as well when it comes to divine love. That is also happening when it comes to Merkaba activations, twin soul activations. And so release the burdens of the past. Release it. Go into the nostalgia. Allow the emotions and the energies and the thoughts to pass through you without the attachment to an outcome or to an ending, and balance out any conflicts right now with a fighting spirit, I feel. And so there's going to be emotional volatility if you don't keep your ego in check. So keep your ego in check, because we're all closing out difficult cycles, difficult situations. And so approach anything with patience, balance, grace, and compassion this weekend. So we are going to jump in with the cards. We're going to mark it at 9 minutes. And so we're going to see what other messages need to come through with the Oracle and Tarot cards today. And I would really like to use the wisdom of the Oracle deck. I love Colette Baron-Reid. I love her work. I love what she creates. And oh, this deck is a little dusty. Haven't used this deck in a while. But this was inspired by Lisa McFadden from the Spirit Lounge. And so go check out her channel, Lisa McFadden. She's amazing. I've done a couple of lives with her. Go check her out. But I thought I would use the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. And so it's kind of like an Oracle tarot deck, but we're going to see what needs to come through with this, with all of the Kundalini energy. It's got some really good chakra cards. Oh, my cards aren't even in there. All right, let's get into it, guys, and let's see. Oh my goodness, soulmates, time to go. It's time to go. So there is a cycle here rounding completion. It's time to go. And so this is like a double whammy. It's time to leave something behind. It's time to leave a cycle behind when it comes to, you know, maybe thinking this was it. We get the 41 energy, and so you see the little angel face there. And so there is divinely guided soulmates, I feel, coming together, but there's also something that needs to come undone. And so it's kind of time to go. And I'm hearing that Taylor Swift song, like you know it in your soul, right? It's time to go. So go check out that Taylor Swift song, Time to Go, if you don't know it. But there is a new doorway here, and you can barely see it just through the fog. And so there's a need to leave any relationships behind that leave you in this Five of Cups energy of dissatisfaction, where it's stunting your growth, because somebody here, I feel, has been stunted. And you think penguins too mate for life. And so it's time to leave temporary soul connections behind to go towards long-term partnerships. So it's time to go. This is about a service mission. And then we get the Ace of Cups energy. So there is a new beginning in love here. But this is all about discernment. There's like a high priestess, divine feminine energy coming through. And so chop wood, carry water, 42. There is a soulmate connection here where the two of you, 11:11 on the timer when I looked up, where the two of you are destined to have a service mission together. And so there is a divine feminine here, I feel, that is stepping into a lot of affluency, gaining a lot of respect. And this is also like an Eight of Cups energy. Walk away with pride, like with your head held high, not like pride, like in a negative sense, but like be proud that you're leaving a cycle behind. And so you might not know where you're going. This might be a strong message for a feminine, but walk away. Like I also feel somebody here is activating almost like angel wings. But have pride in what you've accomplished. There could be like receiving some type of recognition coming through. So take that leap of faith, come to the edge. It's time to leave something behind here. And this will be right. This will be just. And so there is some type of karmic rebalancing going on here. I also feel a Knight of Cups energy coming through. And so there is a High Priestess. If you look, she holds the scales of justice. And on one scale, there is a fortune cookie. And I really couldn't tell you what's on the other scale. But it's definitely not a feather. And then you get Lady Isis energy at the top with the owl, because that was her spirit animal. And so I do feel there is a higher energy kind of taken over here when it comes to a new beginning of love. But you got to leave something behind first. So let's get into it and let's see what needs to come through for a message today for the weekend check-in. Keep in mind, this is not sign specific, guys, but I will call it zodiac signs that I do feel me mentioning throughout the reading. And so Jupiter energy, the moon energy, I'm feeling coming through. Hermit in reverse. Somebody's being asked to come out of introspection and to go towards a soulmate. That's so magical. So magical. And so time's up. Tick-tock. So the universe is saying divine timing is now. So all that glitters is not gold. There is a false foundation crumbling. This is a 16 card. And so we can't just chase all that glitters, right? And so the grass is green where you water it is what I just heard. And so somebody here has maybe been given the go-ahead to go towards some type of Four of Wands union, 30 card. But there first needs to be a tower with a false foundation. So this is very interesting. So soulmate connection coming through. Ace of Cups, and it does begin with self. So we get Jupiter, we get expansion. There is a fated, destined connection here coming through today. Hidden. I think there's hidden action being taken. We get the moon, and this kind of carries with it like a hermit reversed. And so this has been a slow and steady journey. And so this is a message for somebody that's been on the path for a while, I feel. And somebody is coming out of unboxing their treasures. So when we unbox our treasures, we're unboxing our snakes, we're unboxing our shadow self. Then we have to do the deep dive. And so the treasure is doing the shadow work. And so there is somebody here, I feel, after a lot of introspection, getting ready to take some hidden action. So let's go further with the Psychic Tarot and see what else needs to come through. Not use this deck. I think it's probably been a very long time with the dust on it. But look at what's on the bottom of the deck. We get the Universe, which is the World card. And so there is a major cosmic, higher cosmic, divine ordering going on here, I feel. And below that, we get the spiritual strength, which is the Hermit card. And so somebody has really, I feel, it's taken great inner strength to bring this journey inward. And so I think it's time to rejoice. I do feel like a coming together. And there is some type of maybe confession coming forward. We get the 7 card, which is the 7 of Swords. We get deception and envy. And so we do have somebody here, I feel, that is getting ready to take their mask off. I also feel this energy of like, you know, the masquerade. And that's so interesting. I did get invited to possibly work at a masquerade later this year in town. But I feel somebody's really been hiding what's been true for them on the heart with all of that green. And with the yellow, I feel the energy, the burning drive to take action. Like I feel the burning dropping into the solar. So somebody here has burning action or burning desire to take action to close out a cycle. So let's get into it and let's see what needs to come through. We are going to do 9 cards today, and this is fated. So we are at a fated pivot point, I feel, where the divine is kind of taken over, and this is to be fair. This is to work something out that maybe was not right. So let's do 9 cards and let's see what we got here for the collective this weekend. We get the light. And so we get the sun energy. And so there is some type of illumination coming through, Leo, about a 4 of Wands foundation. Very interesting. And then we get 5. We get 5. We get conflict and defeat. We get a 5 card. So I do feel somebody here is definitely exhausted. Third eye energy, feeling defeated. Is that 5 of Swords? Yeah, 5 of Swords. So somebody here, I feel they've got ancestors looking. You see this person, it feels like they're going downhill, but they're going towards the sacred flame. They're going towards the light. They're going towards the flame. This energy feels utterly defeated. And then you see all of these ancestors kind of like holding somebody up is what it feels like. And then we get the third eye energy. Then we get the 7 card again. The 7 card. The 7 of Swords again. What is wrong with me today? Maybe it's that Mercury square Pluto energy. We get rest and rejuvenate. So the 4 of Swords. So lots of swords, lots of heady energy coming through. I love it. And then we get, is this the 6 of Pentacles? I think so, because it's red. Material and spiritual prosperity. And we get the Empress. And so the energy is fertile. Actually, that's so interesting. I mentioned the Spirit Lounge, Lisa McFadden. She pulled this card in her daily TikTok this morning, and it was an awesome video. It was a great way to wake up and see that message. And then we get the Destiny card. So the 10 of the Wheel of Fortune. Oh my goodness. And then we get the Ace of Wands, I feel. Nope, the Ace of Pentacles. Prosperity begins. And so there has been a seed planted here, is what it feels like. And somebody has been patiently waiting for somebody to come forward. So somebody's about to shake somebody's peaches here, is what it feels like, with the peaches falling from the sky. And there is movement, choices, and decisions to be made. And so wands, these are wands. I think wands. There is a decision to be made. We get the 2 of movement, choices, and decisions. So somebody here is at a crossroads. And it appears that there's multiple options. And one of these options is love, a divine union. If you see this portal, so there's different portal gateways. And there's different lessons that we need to learn. But somebody is looking dead straight into a union of some sort. This portal, it's like 2 wedding bands. And so I do feel a new beginning here. A new beginning here. Oh my goodness. How magical. And so the energy is very loud. Choose wisely. We all have free will. And although many of us get activated on the twin flame template, it does not ensure any type of twin flame union, because everybody has free will to choose to go whichever direction they want to go in. And so choose wisely. But I do feel Spirit is kind of pointing somebody in the right direction and saying, this way, this is the way that you need to go. And so this is the 7 of Pentacles, I believe, with the green. Oh my goodness, this is phenomenal. So there is a divine masculine coming through that is owning his, I feel, leadership authority. And if you notice, that's like the crowning energy. And so there is a divine masculine, I feel, that is going towards some type of partnership or alliance. And I do feel waving that flag. Like, I just feel it's time for positive movement forward. And so there is a divine masculine that I feel has been blocked. He's kind of like standoffish. And doesn't that make you think of like I Dream of Jeannie where she does that? and we've got a divine masculine here that is owning his authority, that has been crowned, that has been activated. He's standing between two pillars. So I feel twin flames or twin towers. And he's gained some type of enlightenment about needing to choose wisely. And he's being pointed in a certain direction, and I think towards you. And so there is going to be positive movement forward after some deep sorrow and some deep heartbreak. So this could be a connection where maybe you have had a lot of heartbreak, loss, and emotional pain connected to a twin soul, and what goes around comes around. And so somebody's about to have their ships come in after maybe 3 years of solitude and heartbreak and loss and challenges, maybe 3 to 5 years. You could also be closing it like an 8-year cycle here of heart healing, of really doing the deep dive. And so there is also on the flip side, I feel somebody gaining recognition and reward. And so there is a star here coming through. We get Aquarian energy now with the hope. And so hope is not lost. Hope is never lost. And so get ready for an unexpected disruption. And I do think this is of the heart with memories of love. And so somebody's lit a flame and held a flame for somebody. We get 4 candles. 4 is all about foundations. And there is an unexpected choice in love. And so the lovers. This is about choosing harmony, choosing to rebuild maybe after a lot of stuck energy on the heart. And so the waiting game, I feel the wait is over because now is time to take action. And so somebody's passion is being ignited. This is the Ace of Wands. There is a new passionate beginning here coming through. And I do feel the closing of a cycle. And so there might be a lot of anger and rage that needs to be released in order for victory to ensue. But I feel somebody's coming in, riding on that horse, riding on that chariot, coming in for victory and success after a long time of feeling trapped in a state of fear about taking action is kind of what that feels like coming through. So there isn't a beginning here. I would like to clarify the deception though. Like, what is this deception? Because that is the block to movement, is a confession or some truth needs to come forward. And I do feel there's truth coming forward about an empress here. And so I think somebody deceived themselves. There could be somebody here watching their twin soul, their empress, glow and grow. And they've been hiding that. And I also feel there is an empress that is divinely protected too. You see the added, like she's very consciously aware. And you see the added protection. And so she's protected by a higher power. She's protected by her ancestors. And I also feel a divine feminine that has, maybe gone through traversing many different timelines connected to past lives and past life realities. And so what is this deception about? Oh, mental conflict. We get the 2 of Swords. So we got a 9 of Swords there. We get the Lovers. And we get the crown chakra. So there is a divinely guided download coming in. Somebody's getting a wake-up call, and maybe the deception is and envy is about another lover choosing the wrong path. But I do feel somebody's really denied the love that they've had for a twin soul. I feel like a soul star activation, and it's like the halo energy being activated. And so maybe somebody didn't see until now, and we don't know things until we know things. And so I do feel somebody's in almost like a 9 of Swords state when it comes to planning and taking action. And I feel like the gateway window, like the walls are closing in. And so now is the time to go towards a material harvest. So there is like a 9 of Pentacles coming through here. And so there's a realignment is what it feels like, a major realignment. So what is this wheel doing? Where is this wheel taking this connection? We're going to take that one. I kind of wanted to jump out. So where is the wheel taking this destined connection? I'd like to know. Wisdom. We get the Hierophant. And so we get another major. Chariot, we get another major. Oh my God, another major. Wow. unbelievable heart healing. That's where we're headed. We're headed straight towards some deep-seated heart healing. And so we're going towards wisdom. We're going towards teaching. I feel two soulmates coming together as teachers because it is divine time for this rebuilding of a foundation. We could have two people here needing to take that leap of faith, but I feel two people gaining recognition. I feel this might not be made fully manifest until Cancer season, but we've got an Empress here coming into a lot of material and spiritual wealth, and this is a fated destined time of victory, affluency, gaining recognition, wisdom, triumph. So we get Taurus, we get Cancer, we get Taurus again, we get Gemini, we get Temperance. And so I feel there's an Empress here that has been, she's planted a seed a long time ago. She's been patiently waiting for this growth, for this expansion, for this blooming, for this heart expansion, for this new love to begin. And so get ready to face some obstacles and challenges. Get ready to face some obstacles and challenges. And there is somebody here that does need to stand their ground. And I feel a masculine looking their shadow self straight in the face in order to understand maybe where they've self-sacrificed in a connection, or where they need to gain a new perspective, where they've been the martyr. And so there's hidden action being taken behind the scenes. And so get ready for accelerated motion. But first, something's going to be breaking down to the ground. And there's going to be nostalgia triggered in order to reignite some passion. So let's close off the reading with a numerology message. So abundance, surrender. And that's all we really can do, right? We can surrender. We can surrender to whatever is happening and take charge to create our reality. And so 91, we get a completion here. There is a completion. I feel almost like a hermit magician. And so in order to really manifest abundance, you do have to take that action, right? You got to take that wisdom. You got to take that knowledge and you got to share it. And by this Lionsgate portal, I feel manifested abundance. So the energy really is fertile right now for prosperity, for movement, for that new beginning. So I feel, yeah, between now and like the 7-7-8-8 portal, we are in a massive portal of spirituality. So get out there, get grounded in nature. Breaks down to an 11. We are rounding completion, 99. Look at all of the double digits, compassion, intuition, and changes here. And we're making changes when it comes to love and where we put effort into, right? We're putting effort into things that put effort back into us. And that's what I got for today, guys. So I really hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. It's the Happy May 2-4 weekend. I don't even know what the actual holiday is. Since my awakening, like kind of days just blend in. I don't really do the holidays. So it's like equivalent to like Memorial Day in the United States. So have a good weekend. We're going camping. I will be back hopefully on Monday with some content. And I will see you all then. Thank you.